Peace and love, y'all. It's Jemelle Williams, the host of YYZ Hilightz, and we are here once again downtown Toronto at Liive Thursdays, intimate and interactive. And I'm here with an event organizer, coordinator. I'm here with the man himself, Mr. James. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the intro.
You are the man, the visionary behind this, man. Like one of the most popping urban parties.
You know what? Let me cut you off. Let me stop. I don't like the word urban, man. I think urban is like played out. Like when I hear urban, I just think like it's just like thugs and like black people up in the club. You know what I mean? Like, not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
To each their own. But like, I don't like the word urban. If we're gonna talk about urban, then it's urban as a city, but not urban as in a cultural thing.
Okay.
Because I really feel like this event and the events that I do, it doesn't matter what race, color, or creed you are. You can have a good time here, and you can feel comfortable. I think that there's a lot of events where certain types of people wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, if they are a certain race, color, or creed. So
speak a little more about what you do here, because I could go on and on, right? But speak a little more about like.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that you didn't call me just like a promoter, because at the end of the day, I do feel like I'm an event organizer, an event planner. From start to finish, I book the band, I book the artists that sing and perform here. I book the DJs, the DJ here, and all of the marketing stuff that all goes through me. We have our resident singers. Shout out to Omar Oluwanin.
Right.
He's my resident. He's the guy that I actually started with. A dope talent. He's actually been writing for some pretty big name artists recently. He's been flying down to LA and doing some artist writing sessions with August Rigo for 5 years. He's the first guy that I started out with singing here. One of my other resident singers is Mike Fofolia. He is in a group called Sugar. And then on top of that, I like to do these intimate and interactive series and different showcases where we showcase some of the best talent in Toronto. No disrespect to any open mic nights, but it's definitely not an open mic night. I make sure that the quality of our artists are very high.
Yes.
I mean, you have to be able to sing on a certain level.
And everyone has style about themselves. It's not about swag, it's a style, it's an ear in the place.
Their style, and I also think too is they behave themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like people come here and they're very social, but they're also very polite. So, you know, it's a place where you can walk up to somebody that you don't know and have a conversation, and you're not gonna get that girl that's just like, why are you talking to me?
Right?
You know, she's gonna be like, she's gonna wanna talk to you because at the same time, that male is going to be respectful in the way that he's approaching her. You know what I mean? As opposed to some of these places where, you know, guys are grabbing on the girls or vice versa or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, it's a very chill spot. People feel really comfortable, and it's a place that whether there's 50 people here or there's 300 people here, and I mean, we've done both, you're always gonna have a good vibe going on.
Very true.
Some of the biggest artists, Shy Wisdom, who I love, that's a close personal friend of mine. You know, we've had Divine Brown, who's been around for a long time, amazing vocalist. Kim Davis, Andrina Mill. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we actually had Jay Holiday perform here. You know, I've had Wade O'Brown from back in the day. Ray Robinson's been here. I mean, honestly, the list goes on and on. I've even had some hip hop artists, you know what I mean? We've had A-Game here, we've had Tona perform here. And believe it or not, no lie, we had Shaq bust a freestyle one time.
Are you serious?
No word of a lie. I have the pictures to prove it.
Okay.
Sat in the corner, real cool dude, took pictures with everybody. I remember I went up to him. First of all, he paid cover. My door girl was like, you're Shaquille O'Neal. Like, you don't have to pay. He was like, don't worry about it, I'll pay the cover. It's fine.
That's how you
Went
talk.
in the corner. That's how he talks. Went in the corner, chill, took pictures. I remember I went up to him and I was like, yo, you know what? Thank you so much for being so like cool to everybody in here, not being like whatever. And he said, he was just like, this is my job. That's what I gotta do. I come out and like whatever. And was cool with it. And then before he left, he got on the mic. And this is right after Chris Bosh left the Raptors. And I can't remember the exact rhyme, but I do remember that he said something, and then the end was like, and fuck Chris Bosh, and he dropped the mic. And the crowd just erupted. And I have like a picture of him like going through the crowd like with a smile, like high-fiving people or whatever.
You mentioned some calibre artists coming out to Toronto and international artists that come here and perform at your spot, at part of your showcases, and it's mad affordable. You could come from any walk of life.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, you always get those people that don't want to spend money. You know what I mean? That feel entitled to something or whatever. And I really think that hurts the industry. That's why there's less nights like this. A lot of stuff is built on hype and not necessarily quality. You know, so, you know, I promote this with one other dude. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And then I rely on word of mouth. I rely on the people that come and they love the night. Somebody else could do a night like this and they have 15 promoters on it. And it could be, it could look like a hotter night because there's 15 promoters promoting the night. But at the end of the day, like, that doesn't mean that the quality is up to par. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, too, what people need to understand is that these artists, this is their profession. You know, you're not paying me directly. You're also paying the artist, you know, that's doing what they do. If you like Shy Wisdom's music, then why wouldn't you want to support her and pay $10 or $15 or $20, you know, put that in her pocket so that she can progress. I remember one time she was eating and I was like, yo, Shy, like, just sing a song. And this girl didn't even get up. She was behind the table and just passed her the mic. And like her voice is so ill that she just sang the song, like put her chopsticks down or whatever, like sang this song, and like the crowd went crazy and then like passed the mic back and I was like, yo, like that's pretty, no, like can I get some water first?
Yeah.
Do this or whatever. Just like, you real James for real? Okay, chopsticks down and then just like killed it. This is James Lowe, founder of Original Concepts Entertainment, and you got a YYZ Hilightz exclusive.